Alright, right before we start, I'd like to give a shout out to Daily Dose of Dank is his YouTube username. He's the one that made me this really cool channel art, so I'll link him in the description below and just leave a thank you for him for making it for free, actually. So thank him, and also I'm going to leave the times of what skill I'm showing in the description below, so you can skip right to that if you're looking for it. And to get that skill up fast, you just pretty much do online races and it goes pretty fast, and that is also how you level up fast. So you do just a lot of races. Like, I've been doing races all today and I've gone up 3 levels and I'm level 34. At the beginning of the day I was level 31. So it's pretty good, and you get great cash. At the end I get around 5,000 some dollars, and I just do offline. I think that might be copyrighted. I do offline for so I can just finish the race fast and then move right on to the next one. So if you want to do online, you can. And also, when you're on a motorcycle race, do backflips when you can, because it gives you 100 RP to help you level up faster. And so I'll cut right over to how much XP and cash you get, and then on to the next skill. Alright, so this is how much cash you get. Oh, whoa, I'm setting my mic over for doing that. And then how much XP. So I'm at level 34, and I went up a full bar just from doing one race. So races are pretty good cash to level up and stuff. So, I mean RP. So on to the next skill. Alright, so the next skill is strength, and to get that up you can either play sports like tennis and golf, wherever golf is. That's how you can get it up. I think arm wrestling, or you could just go around and just punch people in the head. But I was actually testing it to see how many people you'd have to just punch without like fully kicking them to death, and you have to punch around like I think 200 people, because I was at 71 and I didn't even go up half a bar, so it's probably around like 230 people. So that's not the most efficient way. So I recommend probably doing sports. I don't know how much that gives you, but it's probably a faster way. So might as well go right into the next skill, which is shooting. And shooting should be pretty evident. You just, shoot people. Wait just a second. There's a way faster and easier way to do it than just shooting pedestrians. What you really want to do is go into survival and do the Del Piero survival. I think you unlock it after you do like the first few survival, or just play on the first few survival maps. But the reason you do this place, I just do solo. The reason you do Del Piero is because there's actually a really good camping spot, and I think it's the easiest one. I haven't played the other ones enough to really know, but I've played a few of them, and I feel like this is one of the best spots. And that spot would be right here, and it's good because you just come right over here, grab the armor. If you're hurt, grab the health, and then cars will come over here. But if you have a teammate, it's easier. And then if a helicopter comes, you can just pull out your homing launcher. But if you don't have that, then it's a little bit more difficult. But otherwise, this is really easy because they all just come from down there. So you literally just do this, and then you wait for them to get close. And then I use the heavy pistol for the first few rounds, and then it's just really easy because it's just, if you have auto aim turned on, I'm on PC, that's why I say turned on. It's as easy as this for the first few rounds with the heavy pistol. So if you just do this a lot, this is how I got my shooting all the way up. And then on the later rounds you can just use like your special carbine, because I think you get that early. Or maybe, isn't this a DLC weapon? Yeah, you just buy it from getting the money from the races. So on to the next skill. Is we'll just go ahead and do lung capacity since we're on the beach. And I'll show my skills to show you what I'm at. Strength is really hard, and flying is the hardest. That's why it's all the way down. I don't fly often. So it's as easy as this for lung capacity. You just come in the water. You go under. When I'm far enough, yeah, you just go under and you swim around like this. And you just keep doing that basically. And it's just to demonstrate how, just to put it in perspective how long it takes. I swam from the pier all the way up to this store, then all the way back down past the pier, down to the airport, and I still had to swim around a little right here, and my lung capacity was already like up a bar and a half, so it takes quite some time. But if you just what's it called, if you really want to do it, you really want to get it done, then if you're committed, that's it. If you're really committed, then you can get it done in about for an hour probably. It took me around 45 minutes because I already had some of it done. So and then on to the next skill. Alright, so the next skill is stealth, and I kind of did it the cheap way. I just was an invite only session because you can't stealth walk in your garage, and I just stealth walked out right here, and I just like held the stick with my keyboard. It was kind of weird, but other ways I've heard is you just go into stealth, and then you go up behind someone, and then you'll kind of just like chop them in the neck. There's no one around, otherwise I'd demonstrate. Or apparently you can get a silenced pistol and go up behind someone in stealth and shoot him in the head, and that apparently get your stealth up. So that's how you get stealth up. And just stealth walking around. Alright, on to the next skill. Alright, the way to get stamina up is I just biked around. I mean, everywhere I went. Everywhere I went, I took my bike. I didn't take a car. I bought the $10,000 bike because it's really fast, and if you buy this one, it isn't that bad. It's actually, I pass cars in this bike on invite only. So if you want to get your stamina up, I'd recommend biking. You can also run. That also gets it up, but biking is the fastest probably. So if you really want to get it up, just bike everywhere you go. And then if you have friends, just ask them if you want to go on a bike ride, because that's what I did, because my friends also want to get their stamina up. So we just went ahead and rode around on our bikes. So on to the next skill. So the next skill is flying, and I've heard it takes about 10 hours to get your flying all the way up. And the way to get it up is you just come on down to the airport and you just steal an airplane, which I'm gonna try to find a jet. I think a jet spawns down here. I'm not sure if it does, but we're about to find out. I think maybe. Nope. Okay. Alright, so I know where the other airplanes are, but they're the junky ones, so I don't really want to take them, but I guess I will. Maybe you have to be a higher level before other planes start spawning in. So anyway, also I spent a lot of money on this car, and the horn I have costs $75,000, and this is the horn. I like it a lot. Alright, so that's it. Cost me $75,000 for that. I think it was worth it. Alright, trying to find the airplane. One spawns right there, I'm pretty sure. It's at these warehouses. I don't know why none are spawned in right now. Oh, I guess here's an airplane. Alright, but it takes about 10 hours and a fly time. So I don't know. It's the hardest one to get up. But if you have some friends and you want to go in first person and feel like a freaking pilot, then you might guess, because I honestly think it's pretty cool. So I think that was all the stats. We just check. Stamina, yep. Shooting, yep. Strength, yep. Stealth, yep. Flying, yep. Driving, yep. Lung capacity, yep. Okay, but anyway, that's all the ways to upgrade your stats, and then also getting money is I just do races to get cash. Otherwise, just do heists probably. And I'm gonna go ahead and start getting my strength up right now, because there's a lot of people here, including cops. Gosh dang it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I plan on seeing you guys in the next one. This is Cost Squatter, signing off.